Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to create a three-dimensional scatter plot. This is the first kind of time that we're going to depart from using ggplot, and what we need to do is install another package that helps us create 3D visualizations in R. So if I go to install, and the package that I need is the RGL package. That's now downloading. Installing the dependencies for that as well. That'll complete in a second. Still going. I'll just pause it for now until it's finished. Actually, it's just downloaded. So that took about 30 seconds to install. Now if I look in my packages section in RStudio, I should have RGL. So 3D visualization using OpenGL. I'd like to tell you what OpenGL is, but I don't know. I think it's Open Graphics Layer, just to guess. So library, RGL. So we'll import that in. Yep, it's just warning me it was built in a different version. Okay, for this example I'm going to use something that's got quite a few numerical variables, independent variables, explanatory variables, whatever you want to call it, in the data set. So here in my console window I've loaded up a data set that comes with ggplot called diamonds. So it looks at things like the cut price, so ideal premium, the carats levels, the different ordering for normally used for classification trees. We'll get onto them one at some point. And it's got a few numerical values like the depth, the price, and just some things around the dimensions, so the X, Y and Z variables as well. So we're going to use that as our data frame, so we'll call it diamond df. I'll link it to the diamonds data frame. Data set. So we've got quite a few observations there of 10 variables. I think there is help on diamonds as well. So if I go diamonds, I should be able to, yeah. So it gives me help on the ggplot2 documentation. So if you wanted to know what the fields are, price in dollars, so it gives you the denomination, the currency, the quality, stems from, so that's an ordinal variable. Fair, good, very good, premium, ideal, so ranked probably 1 to 5, because I can't count today. Yeah, and the length in millimeters, the width in millimeters, and the depth in millimeters. So we could use those as our dimensions. So we use the X, Y, and the Z, which is, like you say, we've just seen, it's the length in millimeters, the width, length, width, and depth. So yeah, that's what we'll use. So what I'm going to do first of all, I've loaded that command up. I've now got my diamonds data frame in my environment. I'm going to use the plot 3D command. And then what we're going to do, you don't need to specify which data you're using here. We're going to use the diamonds data frame as the first variable. df diamond df. We're going to use the x, and we're going to then use the diamond df y on the y-axis, and then we're going to use the diamonds df z, which fits perfectly for 3-dimensional data because it has a z parameter in 3 dimensions. We're going to specify a type variable equals s. We're going to specify the size, about 75% of the original window. So size, let's say 0.75. And we're going to set this value to false. forgot what lit stands for, so I'll examine the plot 3D just to help me out there. Plot 3D. So even I forget, I'm meant to be teaching. So the lit argument. So the type, is the type there even? Can't find it. Yeah, the type. So S for spheres, L for lines. So we're setting it to spheres at this stage. We can change that though, because we know now the value is S for spheres, L for lines, so I've changed that to L, and H for line segments. I'll keep it with S for now and see what that actually outputs. Size, the size of the plotted points, so about 0.75 of the original, and I still can't find the documentation for lit. Okay, we'll run that anyway. We'll probably have to look online for that. As you can see, not a massive, not a great visualization that. Let's try and play around with some of the X values. So we'll say diamonds data frame. Let's use the price here, and let's use, because that visualization was rubbish. Let's use the caret. See what that does. Again, it gives us that 3D visualization. Because we've got 3 axes now. So that gives you that 3D plot. There's many more options that you can set. I'm not going to go into greater depth around what you can do with 3-dimensional plots, but there are good learning resources out there. As I say, I'm not greatly knowledgeable on the RGL package, so you probably have to explore that in your own time. But that's how you can create a basic 3D plot. If you need any more help and advice, there are, like, I can show you how to add different kind of things to that chart, like vertical lines for each point. I can use we can add a prediction surface, but that gets quite complicated and it's probably outside these basic tutorials for now. But essentially that's how you can use the RGL plot to add 3 dimensions to a chart. So they then change to lines. I think the other one's H, wasn't it? Hexagons. But yeah, I think actually right to say S for spheres. That looks better because it gives you points on that axis. But yeah, there are some other colour options that you can change here. So colour can be passed as an argument. So I could say col equals, say, red. That changed my points to red. Like I say, you can basically just have a look at the options there, main title and subtitle. Because these are not ggplot, it relies on our native plotting functionality. But yeah, I'd advocate having a look at the help system for 3D plot, and having a look at it online as well for any other online resources. Okay guys, stay tuned to my YouTube tutorials, and these are all available via the Hudson's Hacks website. So yeah, please stay tuned, please keep watching, and I hope you're enjoying them.